All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome to the Ready Set Blow podcast, episode 317 with my girl, Emily Browning. 317. I started this podcast, no bullshit, probably 3 months after I started comedy.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And that
2016 or 2017. So I started September, so it's 4 months.
Oh, my gosh. And you've kept it going.
Yeah, haven't missed a week.
You're
it's
a loyal
the
man.
longest commitment I've ever had in my life.
Yes. What's your
And the
longest
most dedicated.
relationship?
To my ex-fiance is probably 6-7 years, something like that. 6 years.
Oh, my God. Do you talk about that? You've talked about that.
I've mentioned on the podcast, I called it off a few weeks before the wedding. Couldn't do it.
Good for you.
Couldn't do it. She wanted family and kids, and I obviously didn't.
You didn't want it.
Yeah. Well, we had the conversation. I had the conversation with her. We had multiple conversations, and her desires changed over time, and mine didn't. So I was to have kids like right away. So
Oh, my goodness.
I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Did she slowly change her mind?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Which
okay.
is she has every right to.
Yeah, of course.
But I also have every right to not want to do that.
Yeah. You have a right to not want to
I
make
know.
children.
I know.
man,
Too
that's
many
intense.
people in the world these days, I feel like.
There is a lot.
And unfortunately, the people that shouldn't be having kids are the ones having them.
It's very crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The people that are ill prepared seemed, and obviously with the ban on abortion, there's going to be a lot more unwanted pregnancies. So that kind of thing happens. But the people who are like most prepared, like they have money and they're driven, they focus on their career or some other bullshit. They're not like driven to the family thing.
No.
So unfortunately, those are the people who aren't having kids, the ambitious people.
Yeah. Shout out to all the nannies out there.
I know, right? Shout out to all the South American nannies raising all the white kids in this country.
For $12 an hour.
I know.
It's
That
literally
is one of the
insane.
most fucked up things if you think about it. Because I tweeted something about that years ago. Like, I think like your average fucking babysitter makes like $40 an hour, $50 an hour.
Yeah.
Your average teacher makes like 21.
I don't want to talk about it.
I know, but they're like watching 30 kids for 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
Right. But then if you hire a babysitter to go out for 2 hours at night, it's $100.
But here's the thing.
It's like, what the fuck? Like you would think, like based on just the amount of kids they watch on the per hour babysitter rate, they should be making like $400,000 a year. Just for the amount of time they keep you in the office.
But babysitters aren't getting the hours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I get that, but look, I don't think that teachers should be millionaires. There is something to wanting to do a job like that for the respect and the admiration of a position that should hold.
Yeah.
But I mean, $30,000 a year. It's like, fuck, man. You shouldn't be making less than the school janitor. Because the janitors make good money. So what the fuck? Like, how is that? We got to find a middle ground here. I'm not saying like $400,000 a year, but 100. Should teachers make $100,000 a year? I think so.
You think then we're gonna get all these like greedy bitches up in there?
Yeah, but they'd be good teachers, right? I mean, you would think you get better quality people for the higher the pay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why all these mathematicians and shit are going into venture capital firms or finance firms or startup companies, and they're not going into academia. They're not going into trying to fucking cure cancer. What's the money in that?
You're
It's like,
right.
I want to go work for Big Pharma and get fucking paid.
Have you met guys trying to cure cancer? Poor. So broke.
Well, that's the thing. Think about that. Like any job that you like. So my first job out of college, I was an investment banker. Paid good money, believe it or not, right?
You were an investment banker.
Oh yeah, I got douchebag written all over me.
Oh
obviously.
my God, this is amazing. You were a professional frat boy.
I was in a fraternity in college. I got out and went to investment banking, then went to private equity, and then decided to be poor and go into comedy.
You make so much more sense now.
That doesn't make sense, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
But like that job was, I think my first year out of college, my base salary was like $75,000, and my bonus, I think, was $65,000.
Yeah.
Something like $130,000,
Wait,
$140,000.
how do you make a bonus that's as big as your salary?
Oh, it has to be. In investment banking, your bonus is the lowest part of your compensation.
Oh my God.
Like, so let's say your salary, like by the time, let's say a guy 10 years into investment banking, I won't get into my numbers, but 10 years in, you're like a mid-level executive.
Yeah.
Your base salary would be like $200,000 a year, but your bonus would be, $600,000 to $1 million. I mean, like they have to pay you multiples of your salary.
I don't even understand money,
But, yeah. Well, yeah. How do
Yeah.
they get that money? Crime mostly, but
I just let them buy me dinner,
Exactly. Yeah, that's what they're good for. But that's the thing. Like I went and got a job that paid a lot of money because I grew up poor and I wanted to get out of that. And the job itself sucked so bad. I was working 110 hours a week. They treat you like shit.
Yeah.
But they pay you, right? But then like all the good jobs, right? Like if you want to like get into show business and get into production, let's say, you got to be a PA. They pay you fucking nothing as an intern, and the better the job, the less they can pay you to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, think about being a comedian. We're comedian. We work, we pay money. You know, like most gigs, we'll work for free, gladly. Oh,
Yeah.
you give me 20 minutes, I'll be there. You know, like I'll pay my own gas.
I did a show in Malibu. I drove like, it's like an hour
Yeah.
to this show, and I got paid like 2 drink tickets. That was my payment. I think I got a.
Oh, yeah, we get paid in weed and chicken fingers.
I got a gift card to Starbucks, and then I bought chicken and waffles, which was $25.
Yeah, exactly. You're out negative $25.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I said, if it's worth doing, people do it for free.
Yeah.
And then, of course, like once you make it to the highest level, you get paid. But no good job is going to pay you more, going to pay you competitively to a job that sucks. You know, like but pays well. Just that's how it goes.
I know.
How it goes, Emily. So look, we've hung out 1,000 times at shows.
Yeah.
And I know nothing about you other than what you say on stage. I don't know where you're from.
So funny.
I don't know what you did before this. I don't even know how old you are.
Yeah.
I have none of this knowledge, and this won't be. I don't like doing typical interviews.
Yeah.
I'll jump right in.
Okay.
You mentioned on stage on Tuesday night at Molly's
Yeah.
that you're currently dating a man in his 60s.
Yeah.
Can we get into this?
Yeah.
All right. Let's start at the beginning.
Okay.
Where'd you meet the guy?
I met him on Field, which is my favorite dating app.
Field.
Yeah. FEELD.
And you told me that's like a what is it, a polyamorous swinger site?
Yeah, it's like a my thing is like if you can talk about sex in your bio, then you're probably good at it. That's it. And so it's not like it's like you meet up and you have sex. You meet up and you get coffee like a normal fucking person.
Okay.
But I just like to get it out of the way. So it's like basically a kink app.
A kink app?
Yeah.
What's like your main kink?
My-
Old men? Saggy balls?
No, eye contact.
I have a little bit about that, you know. And old men make better eye contact? Is that the cataracts?
Hey, this happened on accident, by the way. He got surgery. His eyes are amazing.
Okay, good.
He has 20/20 vision. Oh my God. I was looking into his eyes the other day and I could literally see my reflection. You know, beautiful cataracts. It's
Okay,
great.
it's really so you're into yourself. You want to look into a cataract eye so you can see you when you're having sex.
I want that. I've been looking. The sunglasses got old. I needed something else.
You see, that's another thing of that, like a luxury that women have that men don't. Like, I couldn't just show up to a swingers party as a single guy. Those aren't the rules.
Yeah.
I know. I've lived in LA 3 years now. I know that.
Yeah.
But any woman can stumble into a swingers party and she'd be more than welcome.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Like, parties and meeting up on this app are very different things. Like, I have a joke on stage about, like, most people at, like, parties and sex dungeons and stuff look like they're taking a break from Dungeons and Dragons. Like, I say that.
That is true. You go to a nudist colony and it's never anyone you want to see naked.
No, it's not.
It's not the Playboy bunnies running
It's
around
not.
there. It's
Yeah.
a bunch of middle-aged hippies.
Yeah, you're like, ooh, I should leave.
Yeah, all sorts of hair, no razors.
That's like the least of your worries.
I know, right?
It's more of like the construction we're dealing with. But the app is more of just like a way to explore like one-on-one in dating worlds or something. Or if you wanted to date a couple, or if you wanted to bring in somebody in your relationship, it's all hopefully ethical and open.
Well,
and,
I assume it's consensual. It's not a fucking
Yes.
rape fucking app.
I was more so talking about like permission.
It's all consensual. Yeah, I would hope so.
No, I mean like of the wives or something, or boyfriends of
yeah,
like
it's like,
partners.
okay.
Sometimes the app you can link your partners to the app, which
Got
is
it.
cool.
Got it.
So
It's not like an Ashley Madison type of thing.
no. Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
People can lie, but
yeah, absolutely. But it's not like I really sought out. See, when you start dating older people, you start out small. You know, you start out. You know, you're.
What do you mean small?
Small.
You start out in the late 40s and work your way up.
100%. Yeah. You get warmed up. You know, like you start to understand like the skin and the beard and the body, and then you go, oh, what's another 5 years? And then because you know they kind of lie a little bit on their profile sometimes, and like it's not like I'm like raking in old guys, but like it's just kind of an accident. But yeah, I think it started out like when I was like 25, I was like dating typically like 30 to 35.
Women always like older men.
They're more mature. I mean, they're like.
Well, there's that like that XY, right? The maturity, like male maturity, sort of crosses women. You know, and a woman in her mid-20s, kind of a guy in his mid-30s. That's like the maturity level cross. But then, have you ever seen like? But there's also like a graph that men follow. Men always like women in their 20s, no matter what.
I know we have a joke
no matter
that
what age.
I'm turning 30 in October, and he goes, "Ugh, disgusting."
No, 30 still rock. I still rock with 30. But I mean, like, but just in terms of like just physical attractiveness, men, men are very simple in that way.
I think it's I think it's more than just bodies. By the way, I think it's also like It's like the way we look at each other or something. It's like I think like he gets more from like, I can't believe a 29-year-old looks at me this way than necessarily like how
it's an
tight
ego
my
stroke.
skin is.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like most sex and most attraction is your ego. It's like, oh, she or he will agree to have sex with me. Yes. Like I'm turned on that you're turned on by me. You know, it's less about you. It's more about what's going on.
Well, you and I
between
are
my ears.
performers, so we're like, oh, you like this? Thank you.
Yeah, it's like a validation thing. It's like, wow, I can't believe I got her, convinced her to have sex with me.
I know.
You know, what a fucking. I must have
I feel
something
that way
going on.
too sometimes. I feel like I'm like seducing people. Yeah, and I'm like, I got him.
Yeah.
You know.
And let's be fair, a 62 in LA is like a 44-year-old in the middle of the country.
Honestly,
I mean, they really.
He wears Vans. Like,
guys
really
and gals
cool.
out here take care of themselves.
Yes.
You know, they're in the fucking. They're in the gym. They're in the Botox clinic.
Yeah.
Does he do that kind of shit?
Oh, totally. No, Botox?
Yeah.
No.
Because I wouldn't peg you for the kind of. I wouldn't peg you to date an older man who is that guy.
No.
Some like retired record executive who just had his face all redone.
He's the first part.
Well, I'm sure he has money. Obviously, he has money. You're not going to date an old poor guy.
Well, it's happened.
You can't be both. You can't be like. You certainly can't be all three. You can't be ugly, old, and poor.
I've dated him.
You got to have.
The last guy I dated couldn't afford to buy me a taco. Like I was like, oh my God. But you can buy yourself 4 cocktails? Oh my God.
That's the thing. You can't have, as a man, you can't have all. You can get away with having 2 of those 3 and be all right in life.
Yeah.
But if you got all 3, you're fucked.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
I used to say a guy fucks you better when he can't afford to buy you dinner.
Oh, that's 100% true.
I don't know if that's true anymore. Like, I mean, because it's just like, I mean, like, I'm kind of like, wow, maybe I want both. Buy me dinner and be good in bed. Ooh, crazy. Emily has high expectations.
Yeah. That's a lot to ask for.
Dinner and you want me to? Oh my
Also, good and bad. I mean, you know, if you're on the kink site, that's all relative to what you like. Mm-hmm. You know?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there are people, you know, I talk about sex in my act too.
Yeah.
And I'll ask, you know, I'll poll the crowd, like, you know, who likes eye contact during sex? Who likes sex with
Who
the light?
likes eye contact?
Who likes sex with the lights on?
can't.
You know, and some people, like, they just straight mission in the dark, and they're more than happy with that.
Yeah.
You know, and then they might not even be ugly people. They're just, you know, they're conservative, or they've been raised with some sort of guilt, or maybe they've put on a few pounds and feel more comfortable that way, whatever it is. But then there's other people, you know, who like to watch somebody fuck their wife. You know, like, there's a big departure in what people like from one person to another.
No, I think it's cool. I'm actually pretty more simple these days. Like, I don't know. Like, I think sometimes, like, I'm not the type of girl. So I think some girls, like, lie to themselves. They're like, oh, I'm so cool. Yeah, slap me around, bruise me up. And I'm like, make sure that's really what you want before you're trying to be cool. Because I'm definitely not, like, a pain princess. Like,
there's a lot of this has to do with internet memes, and I'm fucking fully responsible. I take full responsibility.
I get all my sex ed from memes. Yeah. Anyway, I'm Randy.
Yeah. But just like, exactly. But just like, you know, women think, oh, all guys want to do is fuck. It's like, no, man. Some guys want a relationship, want to have the cuddle and shit. Like, you know, and they might not admit it to their boys at the bar.
Yeah.
But I mean, a great example, my gay roommate, well, my roommate, he happens to be gay. You know, and I always tease him, but, you know, I always tease him.
Whenever someone tells me about the roommate, I'm like, but who do they fuck?
It must be.
Yeah.
No, but it's important because I was talking to him about it, you know, because he came out older in his 30s.
Yeah.
I actually had him on the podcast talking about it. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And, you know, he was saying to me, I was like, oh, man, I'm jealous, dude. He's like, I'm living like a gay guy now. I'm just straight. You know, I'm single, no kids. I like to work out. I fucking tell a laugh, you know, have a laugh.
Yeah.
You know, so carefree. Like the only problem is I like women. You know, it's kind of a hindrance in my life.
Funny.
And he's like, you know, because I'd be like, oh, it'd be fun to just fuck around, be gay.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, man, but I'm gay. He's like, but I want a relationship. He's like, and people don't get that. Like, yeah, gay men want to fall in love too. Like, I want to get married and have a kid, adopt some kids.
Who would have thought?
Like, yeah, that's the thing. Like you think, oh, the point of being gay is to fuck around. He's like, no, the point of being gay is I like men and I want to have a relationship.
Wait, so do you not want a relationship?
No, I do, and I have had and have relationships.
Yeah.
I just I don't think. Because I don't want kids, I don't want to get married. I feel like the only reason to get married is to have kids. So in order to sort of, you know, to give them structure and really for property rights and all this stuff, you die. But yeah, I've said it 1,000 times on the podcast. I'm happy to fall in love. I've fallen in love more times than I should have in life.
I love that. No, I think that's
it's great. You know, like I just don't think I don't want to get married because it's a fucking pain in the ass.
And I think there's a lot of women who don't want to get married and have kids.
More and more. My last 2 girlfriends, both of them didn't want to get married. I think one of them was kind of on the fence about kids, but she was younger. She was, 26 at the time, something like that.
21. Anyway.
Yeah, but the girl I'm dating now, she wants does not want kids.
Yeah.
And I'm more than happy with that.
Great.
You know, but and that's the thing. I think that's what's important. Like, those are the things you got to talk about in a relationship. It's not whether or not you love the person. It's like, all right, what do you see your life looking like? And does the other person see most of the same things in their life?
Because you probably don't want to hurt somebody again with.
Of course, no.
Yeah.
It hurts me. It hurts her. It was
Yeah.
time, you know, all this stuff. And she got married and had the kids. So she got the life she wanted. I'm doing
Yeah.
what I want. So we're both
Yeah.
happy. We've ran into each other since.
Aw.
But then you have, you know, it's not like you have to. I feel like historically you used to have to do what like everyone else was doing. You know,
Yeah.
and women now are like, I don't need to do that. That's why I've said it in my personal life. I don't know if I've said it on the podcast. I try, you know, if I'm dating around, I tend to naturally avoid women from like 27 to like 31. I'll date younger and I'll date older.
Oh,
But
interesting.
in that like 4 or 5 year gap, it's like when the society's like putting pressure in their mind, they're like, oh, I got to settle down and have the kid because I'm getting too old.
Yeah.
After 31, 32, they're like, fuck it. I'll do whatever I want.
Interesting.
When they're younger than 27, they're not even thinking about it.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And it might not even be their fault. Like I said, it's just the society.
Yeah.
Like people start asking the question, mom, dad, the fucking grandparents,
Oh,
hey, where are
yeah.
my grandkids? All this shit. Like, it's like, you know, there's a lot of pressure on them. And it's difficult. I try to avoid that.
It's sad.
It's sad.
It's sad.
What about you? You want family, kids, all that?
Yeah, I do, and it's sad. The person I was seeing, he is married, open marriage, and so that's always. It's like it's sad when like I like have a huge heart, and I feel I could fall in love like multiple times in my life, and I will. But it's like he knows that I'm looking for like a primary partner, so it's like
Is that what they call it? Primary partner?
Yeah. So it's a kind of like if in like a poly world, you have like maybe a primary partner, and then maybe you have other like boyfriends and girlfriends, and like.
See, this is one thing I've talked to people who are polyamorous. You know, I dated a girl who was in an open marriage.
Yeah.
They eventually got divorced. That's
Yeah.
one thing
Oh,
I feel
really?
like starts to happen because they didn't start out as open.
But oh yeah,
You know, like-
he was with his wife, who was incredible. They have like such an amazing marriage, and they didn't start to become open until 7 years into their relationship, but they've been together for 26 years.
Oh, okay,
When they
so
got
it works
together,
for
I
them.
was 3 years old.
You were 10 when they started fucking other people. He waited 19 more years for you.
He was like, Emily.
He put a kid through college from the time.
Yeah, he was like, Emily, I can't be your boyfriend. My kids will kill me. Like, he's like, my daughter is your age. Like
Do
we
his
laugh
kids
about
know
it.
he's open?
I think yes, they do know, but like they don't know. Like, I think I might be a bit of a problem. I think we're
Why
kind
would
of.
they give a fuck?
Oh, come on. Like 29, like I'm super awesome, but they don't know that, you know?
Yeah, but I did the joke last Tuesday night. My mom is in her 60s. She married a guy in his 30s. I couldn't
That's
give a shit.
amazing. Really?
Yeah, but I'm happy she's happy.
Yeah, but you're just happy to have a brother.
Another one?
I've been kind of lonely, want a playmate. You're probably just happy someone's taking care of mom. Like,
Well, no, I mean, she's not like old and infirm. She's
yeah.
she's
She's
doing
younger
fine.
than the guy I'm having sex with.
Yeah, exactly. but as long as she's happy. But what I was going to say about the poly thing, like, what confuses me is like, if you're polyamorous and you're not married, right? Like if you're into that
Oh,
thing,
yeah,
you're not
yeah,
married.
yeah.
Why not just date people? Why get into a relationship at all?
Oh,
Why not just
for-
like casually date everybody?
Oh, I think that's
what
what-
I would say. I
what
wouldn't
you
even
do.
say I'm poly. I'm single.
Well, I like, but there's love. It's the theory that you can be in a loving relationship with multiple people. So it's like, yes, you
Yeah,
can.
it's called dating. You don't have to tell the one about the other.
No, but
it's
you-
your personal business.
But what's poly is fun is telling. I like telling. Like literally, I talk about like I'm barely not even dating somebody else, and he knows about him. Like I
Okay.
went on another date and I talk about him, and then he talks about it with his wife, and then his wife is asking him how my dating is going. Like,
Okay.
I
guess-
kind of like.
So you like the gossip?
Yeah, I love because
It really
he's-
comes down to the gossip.
Oh my God! Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I've always been
I
like
got it. Okay.
super close.
I get why women like it now.
Oh yeah. My favorite thing with my girlfriends is talking about guys. And then I meet a guy and I can't talk about guys? Like that sucks. It's
Yeah.
like my favorite thing to talk about. So literally like I love kind of like guys or women who are more confident in their sexuality that they're okay with me talking about other like lovers or especially when we're more casual. I don't like pretending like I'm sneaking around. Like if I'm sleeping with someone, I like them to know if I'm sleeping with somebody else.
Okay.
I like to talk
I
about
fall in
that.
the camp that if
Until
we're not in a relationship, it's none of your business.
Right. Well,
like
if-
whatever I do when I'm not with you,
Yeah.
if we're not in a
Yeah.
serious committed relationship,
Yeah.
it's like I'm
But don't you think
hanging out with the boys. I'm doing whatever
Isn't it
whatever I
kinda
want to do.
sexy? I don't like hiding. Like I think
don't
it's
know
kind
that
of
it's
sexy.
I just maybe look. I'm also like my fucking weird. you know.
No, you seem really normal.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure, but like the way my mind thinks, like if it doesn't pertain to me, it doesn't interest me. You know, like. I mean, I'm even that way. Like in a relationship with somebody, it's like you don't have to tell me what you're going and doing. You know, go do it. You know,
Well, that's
I don't. I'm not here to fucking to micromanage you.
And
you know, and that's why the last 2 girls I dated were actually they don't live in the city I live in.
Oh, okay.
Which, especially for comedy, because I mean, you know this. We're out at night doing shit.
Yeah.
You know, and like if I was dating a woman here in LA and she's working a regular 9 to 5, come 7 o'clock, so let's go to dinner. I'm like, I'm going to the fucking the comedy club. I'm like, I don't, you know, I'm working
Yeah,
now.
I know.
So it
Yeah.
would disappoint them.
Yeah.
So having them somewhere else
is nice.
So it's almost like, oh, when I come to see them, I'm with them.
Yeah.
And then I'm over here, I'm working, and then I come back and I'm with them, and then I go
That's
out and work.
nice.
You know, like it's a little
Yeah, dating
sort of
is
a
really
break.
hard.
Oh,
As a
yeah.
comic, it's insane.
Yeah. Have
Your
you dated a
schedule's-
comic before?
Of course.
Like
But-
dated them or just had slept around?
No, that's not fair.
Okay.
No,
'Cause
no,
I've
that's
done
not true.
neither. I've
I've-
avoided that fucking landmine.
Bless you. But I've done different. Like when I was younger, I got into, and he was very sweet, but we were friends for a very long time, and it was just like a natural, organic thing. Okay. And then I've like slept with a comic for so long that it felt like a relationship, and that gets really, because your schedules line up. Like, hey.
Well, that's weird. Yeah, that's what
just
creeped me out too. Running this with work. It's like I'm here to enjoy this. I don't
I
want to.
know. Can I talk to that person? No. I showed up. I was on a lineup with him. I left. Like I was like, fourth wall can fucking kiss my ass. Like, shout out to Fourth Wall. I will do
You
your
keep my
shows.
$5.
But if my ex is on the show, I will leave and I will make up an excuse. No, I can't. Speaking of which, I actually ran into an ex yesterday. It was so crazy. And
I've done so
I
good
haven't-
at avoiding exes.
I have not seen him since 2018. I was on a date with Mr. 62, and I was like, we have to get out of here right now. Like, it was crazy. But anyway, he was like an Italian mafia. Well, he's a drug dealer. And anyway,
Nice.
he used to drop me off in corners and then do his business and then come back. And he's like, it's
What kind
only
of drugs
weed.
did he sell?
He said it was only weed, but it was definitely other stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely other stuff. But that's my own fault. But he was so Italian, like wake up
What do
in
you
your
mean
bed
it's his fault?
with a
Your
horse head
fault.
Italian.
I mean, just because you date a drug dealer doesn't make you a drug dealer.
No, it's true. And I didn't know, to be fair. Like
Makes
I
you
felt,
a drug user.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't snort that much stuff, and I didn't want to. He made me.
Yeah, right.
I can't take responsibility for anything before the age of 26. I don't feel like I was like an actual.
I'm still
person.
not an actual person. You kidding
Yeah.
me? I'm a fucking overgrown child. It's fucking Peter Pan syndrome. I
Yeah,
don't
you
want to
can't
grow
help
up.
it. Well, that's what it's so hard is like dating guys who are my age, like they're afraid of me or something. Like I just want to love, like I'm a very sensual person. I'm a very like I love connection, but it scares guys. They're like, oh my god, are we getting?
Might be the guys you're kind of going after. That's why you go for older guys, a little more
Yeah.
sensible.
They're so sensible. They know who they are. Their life is a resume of their character. Guys right now is a gamble. Older guys is like you've done a lot of life, and I
Yeah.
can just look at your track record.
Yeah, I can
and
ask your
see.
wife if you're a prick.
I know. I know. It's crazy.
You should give me the skinny. Get away from me. He's an asshole.
I know. I know. I get so, and it's fun for me to work on my jealousy issues with the wife. You know, like
So wait, you like to be poly, but you have jealousy issues?
No, I work on it.
These
I
are
work
things
on
that don't make sense.
I work on it. Like, I get really sad, like, because I want a primary partner. So, but the thing is like, it's like I already want the like poly marriage, but that's so far. I'm very much aware that I will meet somebody and we're gonna dive into and focus on each other.
Well, I was going to
But
say, you don't think if you meet the guy, like, I just want to be with him. You don't think that's
I think
possible
that's
for
what's
you?
gonna happen. I
Yeah.
think that's definitely gonna happen. I was literally like the other day, my person, he's like, Emily, he's like, you can't start out poly. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Are you breaking up with me? Like, oh, it sucks. Oh God. I get so attached. I'm like, daddy, you know,
Yeah,
like,
but that's the thing. Like, how would you like if you started out with a guy who was poly? Like, how do you get to that next level if you're all just fucking everybody else? Like,
Well,
like
it's
then
not-
it's just like, how does it develop into anything else?
I know.
If you're always like, I can't. You only get one night a week because I'm fucking the other girls, the other 6.
Yeah.
You know, like you can't get any momentum going.
I know. I guess it's just like I have a hard time with finding guys that like are obsessed with me in a healthy way. Cause like I think it's hard. Like I don't, for me, it's just not meeting the right people. Like I'm very much like, yeah, if I met a person tomorrow or I had a date tonight, for instance, and it went really well, I would be like, yeah, let's dive into each other. And then I just communicate to all my other partners and I would be like, hey, I would still hopefully like stay in touch and get coffee with these people. And I would hope I would be with somebody who'd be cool with that, but I would take a break for sure
Yeah.
and dive in. Like I'm more than willing to talk about that.
How long have you been doing the poly thing?
I mean, it's just like I feel like I've just been single and open, but I've been maybe for like a year been trying. I think I started dating. I dated my first couple like a year and a half ago or something.
Oh, so you did the whole couple, not just the guy?
I did the couple.
Is that like a different set of
Disaster.
circumstances?
Depends on the couple. Yeah, it is. It's kind of lonely, honestly. That actually made me.
Because I feel like you think you're kind of a prop in their sex.
Yeah,
You know, like,
yeah.
that makes any sense? Like,
You're tired.
It's like, hey, we want to fuck something different. Get her over here. It's
You
like, wait a
feel
minute.
like
You can't just put me on the shelf until
feel
you
like
want
a
me.
piece of meat.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
You're like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Dating couples is really like it can be really wonderful, but if you don't, oh man, it didn't really. It hasn't always worked for me. It's made me more lonely leaving. I've always been pretty depressed, like leaving. Yeah.
See, what's
really
your
tricky.
experience with women? Have you learned how crazy you are?
What do you mean? Oh, dating girls is hard.
I agree.
I'm very. I don't know how you do it. Like I'll pick up on girls because I'm attracted to girls who look very straight. I'm attracted to like straight women.
That's fine. I did live with a lesbian couple in Boston, and they were
Yeah.
both like lipstick lesbians, both hot chicks.
Oh, it's the best.
Wanted nothing to do with me, which is great.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, but they had, they were like, it was fun because we'd watch fucking TV shows and like check out chicks together.
Yeah.
But the apartment was clean and well decorated. It was like the best. It was the best of both worlds.
So fun.
It was fantastic.
I always live with hot women. I like having hot women around, just stuff to look at,
I mean, it makes the world go round. Not a bridge has been built, not a building has been raised, but for hot women to impress them.
That's really, really
If there were no women on this planet, men would just live in huts.
Yeah.
And
Like, it
not
doesn't have to
shower.
be beautiful.
Yeah, who cares? It has to be utility.
I know, exactly. But like wars have been started
yeah.
over, Iraq. And so but Iraq, not in Iraq. I was breasts.
Iraq was about oil, not titties.
Yeah, exactly. Iraq. Bush was very confused. I thought I was starting a way different war.
I thought it was a completely different country.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's so funny. This is so weird because I literally hiked to the top of the Hollywood sign today. So
That's
it's kind of
right.
fun.
I thought, I came in dressed down because she's coming off a hike. I won't, go
I'm
too
wearing
over the top.
overalls. I'm wearing fucking overalls.
Yeah, but you look cute. You did your makeup. I came in. I'm like fresh out of I'm literally about to go to the gym after this.
You literally look great. Like men can just look handsome all the time.
I don't know, I think
women,
it's because I'm keeping most of my hair.
yeah. Oh,
See,
wow.
that's the other thing
Nice,
too
yeah.
about dating older guys. That hot intersection kind of crosses.
Yeah.
Guys.
Oh, he's so handsome.
Women,
Like-
women are just better looking than men. Up and through their early 30s, and about 30, 35 guys who aren't overweight.
Yeah.
And even if you haven't kept your hair, but as long as you stay trim.
Trim.
Guys look better and better. Up until about 50, 55, and women. I mean, the fucking decline. No offense, but the decline is steep.
Decline of women.
It is steep. It's just look. I didn't make the fucking rules.
No, but
Right?
you know
Blame
what?
Jesus or the
But
creator.
I've
whoever.
heard from these men. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just having a conversation the other day, and he was like, "I never thought I would like long titties. I like long titties now."
Oh, the saggy too. See, I haven't. I've.
Because
Yeah.
he means it's like they nurtured children and
like a
he's in love
post-
with a woman and
Yeah.
so it's just so as you get older too, you can learn to love
Oh,
different
sure.
bodies, and be attracted. I never thought I'd be attracted to an older man's body, but I don't know.
As long as he stays.
am.
As long as he's not
I know
obese.
he's definitely he's definitely not your average older guy.
Yeah.
He's,
But then you show me photos after the show. I'll beat off in the bathroom.
you would.
No, but especially really hot chicks. Like the hot girl
Yeah.
from high school.
Yeah.
She, the world's at her feet.
Yeah.
Up until about 33, and then she starts to go over the top of that fucking bend, and she's used to everyone sort of throwing themselves at her.
Oh, right.
And that's an abrupt, glass of water in the face when people stop looking. And that's when a guy, out of his first marriage, 44, some 32-year-old hottie, who's,
I'm 29. I'm 29.
You're 29.
Yeah.
There you go. But let's say, let's say she was at 10, in college. Now she's an 8.5, 9, but the weather's starting to show.
Yeah.
That's when you snap them up,
Yeah.
So that's your second wife.
Yeah.
And then you turn 60, and then you're a millionaire, and you get a 20-year-old who steals all your money.
Yeah.
That's your third wife. And you know who that guy is? That's the guy who wears those button-down shirts that when you roll up the sleeves or inside the collar, they have a design on.
Yeah,
You ever
yeah,
see
yeah,
that
that's
shirt?
it. Oh, yeah.
That guy's in Vegas, 3 weeks out of the year.
yeah.
That guy, has one of those trikes, those three-wheeled cars.
This guy seems really weak to me, though, that you're describing.
Yeah, no, but that's a lot of these guys in LA, man.
The older guys that I like, they usually have music backgrounds or porn backgrounds but like
Oh yeah, I'm dating aged out porn stars.
some of us are.
Good for you. No, but like so you wouldn't date like a professor type guy, a little more distinguished, a guy in a suit,
A suit.
a lawyer in his 40s.
Lawyer. I dated.
Why, they're good people.
I dated a guy who sold like cement.
I was a fucking banker.
Yeah.
You think I was any different? I had a different job.
Look how far
I was
away
exactly
I am
like
from
this
you.
in a different job. That's why it made it difficult for me to stay there.
I dated salesmen because
Okay.
they're charming, and I've always. I mean, as long as I always date like just charming, wonderful people.
Okay.
Always.
Must be nice to be you, because I date pieces of shit.
No, I've dated. I'm trying to turn the tables, like, because eventually it's my fault. Like, whenever I start dating someone new, I tell them about my exes, and I'm like, oh, this is my fault. Like, I can't be like, oh, guys are assholes. I'm like, I'm choosing.
Oh,
these
see,
people.
I love that you said that.
Yeah,
because
it's my fault.
women blame men as if they didn't
No,
choose the
it's
men they slept
absolutely
with. As if they were, as if they were like
there was a comic
mandatory.
going. There was a comic going around, and he was telling everybody that I was his girlfriend, and I was like, for a while, I was like, oh, what a loser! Like, we were never official, gross. And people were like, oh my god, that's so embarrassing. How long were you guys sleeping together? I was like, on and off for like 2 years. What a loser.
So he called you his girlfriend, his
Yeah,
ex-girlfriend.
and like what?
After you stopped dating, and the whole time you were dating, you didn't know. You're like, what are we? I don't know, babe.
Yeah, like what? You only met my mom once.
He left you in the
Pieces of
sidelines the whole
shit.
time until after it was over. Then he called you his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably because you started moving up the fucking
Oh, he
comedy
would
scale.
beg
And
me.
you're trying to graft.
He would beg me to like be on my stories on Instagram, and I'd be like, no. And he'd be like, it seems like you're embarrassed with me, and it's like, yeah, I am.
I want to know who that is afterward. Alex Gatlin. No.
Are you kidding? Rachel LaForce, I would never do that to her.
No way.
Oh,
She's
no.
the best. They're
Yeah.
great. Their kid is fucking adorable.
Oh my God, they're both. Shout out to Noah. I love
Yeah.
Rachel LaForce and Alex Gatlin and their
The
cute
best,
little
yeah.
Atlanta
They're the ones that, he's actually
backyard.
the one who told me about you.
I know. Yeah, he brought
I was
us
like,
together.
because I started that show at the Kimpton for
Yeah.
Stand Up New York. And I
So
was like, hey
fun.
man, I was here for a couple months. I was like, I don't know who the funny female comics in town are, and your name came up first. I was like, oh, she's great. She's killing it now.
Look at me.
So where are you from? I don't even know where you're from.
Here. I'm from
What?
Orange County.
No wonder you're a fucking weirdo.
I know.
No wonder you're polyamorous. I talk about that. Exactly. Yeah. LA is the fucking home of this bullshit.
Well, I mean, like my mom's from New Jersey, so I like to think I have.
Oh
a
wow! I
New
didn't
Jersey
even get worse.
heart.
Just say you're from California. Leave the New Jersey part out. That's not gonna.
I know.
It's not gonna make people think any better of you.
I would go to New York for shows, and I would meet people in New York, and I'd be like, my mom's from New Jersey, and I've never met people who could care less. They're like, so sorry. Why are you telling this information?
Yeah, fuck New Jersey.
yeah. I was like, oh, I thought we were bonding. That's like someone coming here and being like, hey, my mom's from Colorado. I'd be like, I don't give a shit.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I get that shit all the time on the road because I'll talk about being from New York, and after the show, you meet, oh, I'm from New York too.
Yeah.
Well, what part? New Jersey. I'm like, fuck you.
That's
not
not New York.
Long Island. I'm like, no, I'm from the city.
Yeah.
What, Albany. No, I'm from New York City. When I say everyone knows
you're
you say
so
New York, you mean
cool.
New York City.
You're so cool.
I'm not cool.
Yeah, you are.
How does that make me cool?
I feel
there's
like-
millions of New Yorkers. I'm pretty average.
Me from New York, from Orange County, I just like don't know how to relate to that. Like, again, I grew up super religious, super Republican. I thought Democrats were going to hell. I thought
And religious, huh?
oh, so much.
Are your parents like disappointed in you and your career choices?
My mom is so disappointed, and she doesn't know this guy even is 60. Don't post this part on Instagram, or I'll block her or something. But I just told her that he was married, and I was like, if I tell my mom I'm dating someone 5 years younger than her,
What? Wait. She's annoyed that he's married.
she knows that he's married. I think.
But you told her that his wife knows about it.
Yeah.
What the fuck does she care?
No, she
As long as you're not being that means you're not a bad person.
My mom wants me to be happy, but I'm like
Her expectations of your life, how that would play out.
I know this sounds weird, but I think I told my mom, I was like, me telling you how I date and how I want to love people makes me feel like I'm coming out to you as gay and you're not like approving of it. Like
I was going to
that's
say,
kinda
at
what it
least
feels
you're not a lesbian.
I'm
That would've
half
really broken her
lesbian.
heart.
Yeah, no, it's funny. She's like, no, if you came out to as gay, I would totally approve you. And I was like, Mom, first of all, when I told you I was bi, she was like, no, you're not. And then I was like, no, I really want to like love women, learn how to love women. She was like, why don't you just have sex with them? And I was like, I want to.
Me and your mom could have drinks, dude. We'll have white wine spritzies and Xanax by your pool. Your mom sounds like she rocks, dude.
It's really fun. She would like you. She would like flirt with you, and I'd be like, okay, Mom.
Dude, I like conservative people.
Yeah,
I
you do?
I hate. I mean, their politics are misguided and foolish. But as people, they're fucking fun. They're like everybody else.
She's not
they
like
to
super.
drink
She
and hang
does
out.
love. Were you like homophobics? You're like, I get along. You wear a MAGA hat. We get
Well,
along.
I don't mean homophobic.
Yeah.
Obviously, but I know a lot of. Most of my conservative friends aren't homophobic. I mean, most of my conservative friends are from California who are like, very socially liberal, but they're like,
Most frat
there's
guys
this
are pretty
Biden gas
homophobic.
price. Like that's what
Yeah.
they're complaining about.
I think it's like mainly for a guy to be like, yeah, I'd suck that guy's dick.
What, being gay?
Yeah.
That's
Like
the point of being gay?
barely. No, I think like it's a hot when a guy is confident in his.
I don't know if I would want to suck a guy's dick.
You're lying
Dicks
to
are
yourself.
gross, dude.
You're lying to
You know
yourself.
how gross my dick is.
You don't want a guy to
You know
go
when the
down
last
on
time I
you?
fucking washed my nuts was?
You're making a clip out of that one, posting it for
Fuck
your
it.
girl.
There's nothing good about it.
I don't believe it.
No, but I will admit when a guy's attractive, you know.
That's great.
Like
That's
I think
good.
George Clooney. I mean that guy's like an icon. Tom Cruise is a good one. Tom Cruise is fucking crazy.
Says
though.
one thing the whole time.
That's the producer. Listen, Armin. Next time you produce a show for me, plug in a microphone. You have speaking
Oh
rights.
yeah.
60?
Oh yeah. Tom
Cruise
Cruise
is 60,
great.
yeah.
See, that's another thing is like age doesn't really. It almost becomes like non-existent. It's weird.
Like I said, it depends
Yeah.
on how you age and who you are.
Yeah,
Like
that's true.
obviously, you're not fucking. I'm trying to think of somebody who aged horribly, like Val Kilmer. He's all fucked up. You want someone who takes
Yeah.
care of themselves.
Oh, absolutely.
And look, make no mistake. I mean, obviously, especially out here in California, older chicks are hot, man.
Oh yeah.
Like they take care of themselves. That's the thing. As long as you
It's
don't
true.
fucking just succumb to being in your lazy boy watching Big Bang Theory.
Monogamy, I think
Like
monogamy-
if you just turn into blah. Like
Yeah.
no one wants to hang out with that. It's
Yeah.
boring.
Well, I feel like people who are in honestly like kind of open marriages like stay hotter because they're constantly like
'cause they're
meeting new
dating.
people. They're dating. Yeah, which is cool.
I mean,
and I think
nothing gets you in shape out of a relationship at like some depression and losing some weight. You hit
Yeah.
the gym, you get depressed.
yeah,
You
exactly.
get fit again.
Yeah, it's so hot.
See, that's another reason why I don't want to get married.
No,
Because then I can
just-
walk away and she can too, and then that makes you work a little harder to stay together.
Just be poly. It's amazing. Like I
No,
met.
because I don't want to fuck other people who are married.
Yeah. It's hard.
Like it just seems more complicated.
You're
than it
like
used to be.
fucking and she FaceTimes. I know.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
We've
sorry, I
all
got to
been
pick it
there.
up the baby. What
Yeah.
the baby? Like, I don't want to.
I'm the baby. He goes, we have a joke of like, we wake up in the morning, he goes, what do you want? I don't know. What do you eat? Pancakes? Because I'm a child.
Silver dollar pancakes, the little ones.
Yeah. He'll be like, I don't know. What do you want? Candy?
Yeah, he puts a little smiley face and syrup on it.
Because I'm so little. I'm such a baby. So funny.
So have you met any of his other girlfriends?
No, but I like to hear about them.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
into that kind of kink?
Well, it's not even a kink. I just I hate secrets and I hate not knowing. So I'd rather know. Because
Oh,
it makes
really?
it more real. Yeah. It makes it more real.
Not knowing, I try hard every day to know less.
Are you serious?
Knowing-
What are you afraid of?
No, not even about that. Knowing anything in the world, look, I consider myself a
Anything in the
pretty
world?
intelligent guy.
Are you on Twitter?
Yeah, I am. It's horrible.
That's everything. Twitter is everything.
No, I'm saying it's just like the more I learn about the world and myself,
Yeah.
the more oh fuck, I get I got to deal with that now. I got to consider that, or I've never learned the fact did you know?
Look at this tan line on my face.
I know, it's great.
Jesus.
But every fact I learned, it's just more and more horrible. I learned. Jeff Dye has a joke about it. He talks about how in a very very Orthodox Jewish community in New York, a rabbi performed a traditional bris where you bite off the foreskin of the child. The rabbi had herpes and accidentally gave it to one of the children he performed a bris on. And Jeff's joke is like, does that make you feel any better now that you know that? Of course. Knowing things makes you upset. The less you know, the happier you can be. You're sort of dumb and it's like a dog.
Why is that news? First of all, because aunts who are kissing their nieces and nephews on the mouth are also giving them cold sores.
Yeah, but yeah.
Kids get cold sores every day.
But getting genital warts as a baby from
Also, genital warts and herpes are two different things.
well, sorry,
Yeah.
herpes as a baby.
As someone who has herpes.
From a 50-year-old rabbi.
That's literally a nightmare. That's terrible.
But that's the thing. The more I know, the harder it is to
I don't
just
wanna know
let
that.
it go.
Yeah, right.
And also if it doesn't, I don't care. I don't know if I'm sure I've been cheated on in my life. I don't know it because I never caught them. And after we broke up, I never cared to ask. Like, it's too late.
See,
Like,
some people are like that. They don't want to know. Yeah.
no, and obviously I don't want to be cheated on.
Yeah.
And I'm certainly not naive.
Yeah.
So I don't think I have been.
Yeah.
But, could they have run off when I was at work? Perhaps. Do I need to know that? Will that make me any happier? No, because it's over. I don't give a fuck. I don't need to know an ex cheated on me to not want them anymore.
I want to know. I want to fucking know.
Oh, you're one of those people who, if you have like a toothache, you keep flicking it. You're like
Yeah.
that kind of person. Yeah. See, I'm not. I knock it the fuck out. I don't. I'm annoyed that I have things that I can't get out of my head now. Yeah, we all have our hang-ups.
Right.
And I'm like, fucking.
Well,
get
see,
out of
but I'm like, if you just tell me, then I'll know, and I can lock it up and throw it away. So I hate that wondering, like, did they cheat? Did they not?
No.
And
I go with don't think about it.
Yeah,
Don't think about it.
insane. Not possible. Not possible.
Not possible.
No, I
Well, you can't cheat. It's his wife.
try me.
It's hard for a married guy to cheat when he's fucking his wife.
I want to. It's funny. It's like, it's funny getting jealous of like how great a marriage is, but it's kind of fun to realize like what you want. I guess.
Yeah, it's true.
Did I go through his wife's entire Instagram? Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just wanted to see. I just wanted to see what she was like, and she's.
Well, you met her. What did you need to go through her Instagram?
Well, I
for?
met her on FaceTime.
Oh, okay,
She's
yeah.
out of the country right now.
Oh no, that's why you're dating him. Makes sense. Yeah, she's living with her Italian boyfriend on the Amalfi Coast, and you're fucking her husband here in Beverly Hills.
Yeah. Beverly Hills, Echo Park, baby.
Oh my God, he's that hip.
Yeah.
Yuck.
He got in like 10
A
years
fucking
ago.
millionaire living in Echo Park.
I don't think he's a millionaire, but he does buy all my drinks.
That's one thing I miss about having money.
Oh yeah.
Just being able to pay for all my friends' drinks.
Oh well, that's
That was one of my
amazing.
favorite. Drinks
Yeah.
are on me. That
That's
we go to
amazing.
dinner, I just throw the credit card
I
down.
offer, and I think the other day it was so funny. I learned how codependent. I've never been called out by a guy before. So we were like driving, and I thought he was getting like hungry, and then I was feeling insecure because we spent a long time together for him to take me out to dinner again or something. Anyway, and he later confronted me, and he goes, you got kind of like mommy on me. And I was
Mommy?
like, oh, fuck. And he's like, he's like, Emily, I'm a 62-year-old man. Like, if I'm hungry, it's my fault. Like, it's not your fault. I was like, oh my God, I've been like taking care of guys. And then he's like, did you like that? He's like, that's the only time that you weren't attractive, was like this moment of me being like, let's get you food. Like, I'll pay for it. And he's like, I'm twice
Oh
your.
my God.
Like, yeah, I got.
See, this thing about being open that sucks. That's an argument that didn't even have happen. I would have just like, fuck it. But
No, but I needed that. You know how much like I've been like babying guys before, and I thought that's what they wanted, and like I needed a guy.
Some
to be
guys
like-
do.
I know, but I don't like it, and so I'm like, oh my God, I'm never gonna do that
Well,
again.
maybe if you meet a guy that likes it, you'll like doing it for him.
No, blech. The
Really?
last I did.
I love taking care of the girl I'm dating. I cook for. I
Yeah, but I
don't let
want
them
that.
cook. I cook. They
I
suck.
don't want to like mommy. No. I don't. No. I'll make dinner and clean. I'll do all that shit, but I'm not gonna mommy them.
Oh.
I'll do this shit. Back
I'll mommy
massages.
them.
I don't want to be your mom though, and I don't want a guy to like that. Like that's so gross to me now.
Oh, really? I would think it's kindness. Like if you checked in on me, say, hey, you hungry? Like, oh no, but thank you for asking.
I don't think I want to do it anymore.
You don't want to. Something that's. Are you hungry? You haven't eaten. Well, you want to eat? Yeah, like,
No,
I'm
but
good.
not like the
You're
way I
asking
got.
a question.
Not like that. Not like. Oh my God. Okay, let's find. No, well, you're good. Okay, let's find you a restaurant. No, let's
Oh,
do
like,
this.
oh,
Like,
okay.
Kind of like get
Changing the mood
Yeah.
to feed you. The airplane use food. Like,
It was a really good moment. I've never had a guy call me out on something and me actually be like, oh, that was actually kind. Thank you. For
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, usually guys call you out on shit that bothers you.
yeah, they're like,
we have a real,
babe, like
we're a real good knack at that.
your butt's too small. You should go squat more.
Who the fuck said that to you?
The ex that someone I dated in 2018, the mafia.
What an idiot.
God.
Your
I know,
butt's
it's
too
not bad.
small. Go squat
He was like,
more.
babe, I would really love, this is what I want. I want you to go to the gym and do more squats because I want to date a girl with like a bigger ass. That would make me feel good. That's just what I want.
What an. You see, like that
Isn't that great?
confuses
That's so
me.
fun. I know.
Because it's like, well, date a girl with a big ass.
I know. Why are you
Find her
dating
one
me?
with a big. Like, don't date a girl and say, hey, change for me. Women do that a lot. Women, I'll change him. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
whoa, baby.
Oh,
First of all, that's misguided.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't have to, and you shouldn't want
No,
to. You know, like
no.
it's
I
wrong in two
know.
ways.
I
You shouldn't have
know.
to change anybody.
I
And you shouldn't
know.
want to. You shouldn't want to be with them and then change them. Then you don't want to be with them. You want
that's-
someone completely different.
All I say the rest of the podcast, I know. No, it's really true. I know. But like, you shouldn't. But I realized that I was like, oh my God, guys are narcissists. And it's like, I was dating narcissists. You spill on yourself?
I know, it's all
It's
right.
cute. It's black, so no one can tell. Yeah.
It's all right.
No, it's
I look
good.
good. Got on the microphone.
Yeah, it looks good. Nice. Yeah.
Now it smells like
It's
White
just
Claw.
some ASMR.
That's so weird. People got to pay extra for this part of the podcast.
Is this your doctor appointment? Do you have any symptoms?
I don't know how that took off.
And they're like, yeah, and they're just like, okay. Couldn't be a little good boy for doctor. Anyway, I should do ASMR porn. But I actually love that shit. That stuff like makes my brain like, you know?
Oh, weird.
Anyway, welcome to my show.
I know. I forgot where we were going with this.
Yeah.
Oh, but what were you going to say?
I was going to say, oh yeah. So if you're dating narcissists, you need to wake up and realize that you're a part of the problem because you're, when you date narcissists, you enjoy attaching yourself to somebody else's life and avoid responsibility for all your decisions, and you can just blame them for manipulating you, but you're allowing them to manipulate
Oh,
you.
sort of
Yeah.
walking into victimhood. So,
Yeah.
so you have to take a comfort in that.
Yeah, totally, because I don't have to take any
It's not
responsibility.
my responsibility. Yeah. They did it to me. I didn't do it to me.
I've done that for so long, and
who
eventually
hasn't?
you're like, okay, do you want to be happy? Do you want all your friends to hate you forever? Because you keep calling them about the same fucking problem, you know? It's like calling your friend, you're like, oh, I'm drunk. And they're like, yeah, you can do something about this. Stop drinking, you know? Emily, you could stop dating people who hate you.
Yeah. No
Oh.
shit. Have you had a relationship in a while?
My last...
Not an open, like a
A real one.
a real relationship, not a side cheese.
God, Jesus. No. Yeah. I dated a guy, I met him at... I dated a guy I met at a protest.
Well, what was the protest about?
This is the BLM protest. I started meeting guys at protests during the pandemic.
Was he black?
No, which is a problem number one.
There's nothing more LA than that. I hooked up with a guy at a BLM protest. He wasn't black.
To be fair,
That is the most LA thing you said this whole fucking
we
time.
hooked up later. We didn't like hook up during the 7-minute meditation or whatever.
You had a meditation? Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then I broke up my crystals and they told me he's the one.
Yeah. So he was from Birmingham and
Alabama?
No, in England.
Oh, I was
going
gonna say, wow, good for him, dude. Change of lifestyle. Birmingham, Alabama to LA.
No.
Dating open chicks. That God bless that. I was like,
yeah.
oh man, that guy's a real fucking hero of mine now.
Yeah, I'm not going to say too many things because I don't want to hurt his feelings.
Well, we're not
but
gonna
it
say
was
his name.
terrible. Well, if he heard it, he knows it's him. But
Okay.
yeah, he was like he's never going to listen to this. He was like, no, I shouldn't say it. I should be nice.
You're on the fence about
I should be
saying whatever
kind.
you're about to say.
Let's just say I thought I loved him, and he just was a huge like disappointment as a person. Very sad. He hid his alcoholism from me very well.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
that's the
and
thing.
guys who are alcoholics don't want to touch your body.
Touch your body. Oh, he wasn't sexual. Just too drunk all the time. Yeah. Well, I mean,
You drink from like 11 a.m. to
yeah.
midnight.
See, that's the key. Like,
as we were drinking.
one, whatever it is that you're into, you should be open about it because you can find someone who's into that. Like, if your guy's like a party animal,
yeah.
you're not going to date a school marm or a church goer. It's just
Yeah.
not going to work. You know, like if you're into, hey, I like to smoke weed. My girlfriend hates weed. It's like, well, either you're comfortable with smoke weed or
yeah.
not. You know,
Yeah.
like, you have to find someone that sort of.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bobby Brown at Whitney Houston. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
two R&B crackheads somehow found each other. I
Yeah.
can find my Whitney Houston. You know,
Yeah,
you have to sort of figure that out. But as far as the drinking goes, that's the key. My buddy Butch Bradley, the comedian, a Boston comedian who's living in Vegas now. I ran into him a couple months ago, and we were another comic, and he was like, "Yeah, I've been 12-stepping,
Oh, nice.
sober for 4 years now. That's great."
Yeah.
And Butch just goes, "Fuck's wrong with you, dude? Just don't drink at work." That's a 13th step. Just don't drink at work.
Oh my God.
But it makes a point. Like if you're drinking in the morning, if you have to get up to a beer, it's a problem.
Well, we would get up to watch soccer games at the pub at 7 a.m.
Oh, and he hid the drinking behind the soccer game.
Yeah.
Got
so
it.
that was good. He would trick me for a while. At first I was like, oh, it's pandemic. He's so fun. I've never had 7 beers in my life. Since I was 16, this is so fun. And then I just realized it was like a thing. And so I've never done this. Have you guys ever done this? Someone wants to go to a third bar and you cry?
No.
Because I would cry because I was so tired. I gained like 15 pounds dating him because
Jesus.
all he did was eat burritos and drink all the time. A real good alcoholic doesn't really eat, but like
Yeah,
if
professionals, they
I'm not a
don't eat
professional.
so they can get hammered.
Yeah, so I'm not a professional, so I'm like eating. I'm Italian. I want to eat bread and mix it.
Sop it up, yeah.
Yeah. So I just like gained a shit ton of weight. Shout out to Stacia Patwell for getting rid of that. But
Oh, yeah, she's the fucking champ.
Yeah. I worked with her and got that relationship weight off.
The pandemic / relationship.
Yeah. And then when I got
So this is your last relationship, an alcoholic?
yeah, so
No wonder you're like old married men.
No, that's not true. I know, seriously, I've been dating. This is so bad. This year, I was dating a guy who lives in Canada for 3 years, and he'd come here for business, salesman, pump trucks. I say way too much.
It's all right, don't worry about it. No one
Yeah,
listens.
no one's gonna listen. Yeah,
They won't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to tag you in this.
Yeah,
I'm
thank you.
going to
Yeah.
post a little collaboration
But,
so we can. But
he,
I won't clip this part.
Yeah, totally. Great. He had a terrible coke problem. We had to end it because it was so sad. It's just too.
Oh, that bad.
It was too bad.
Dude, to have a tough
I'm
coke
talking
problem in LA.
5 day benders.
Where there's a lot of cocaine.
5
Like
day benders.
5 days a week.
5 day benders. No, sometimes he would come here.
Oh, 5 days on a run.
In a run.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
I did 2 with him, and it was the last straw. I was like, I can't. Like, it broke my heart. Because you can't do a 2-day bender with somebody and then go, you have a problem. So I had to, like, end that. That was sad. I was dating a guy that was married since September, and, like, it's just, like, so not open. And, yeah, it's just, like, it's not what I thought.
It is so not okay with his wife.
Yeah, I know it is, but, like,
She was really upset about it.
she, like...
Trying to take the house off everything.
She's so hot. It's so hard when their wives are so hot. It
Why?
Sucks. Why? It's just I look at the relationship and I want it so bad. Yeah. So it's like I've been dating a shit ton. I'm like I dated a guy for like 6 months and then he was like, "Oh yeah, I see this going nowhere." And I was like, "I'm fine."
You ever think about just taking a break
Sorry, what?
and figuring out what's up with you? You know, like
Sorry, what? Sorry, what? I can't hear you.
it seems like a litany of fucking bad dudes here.
I'm sorry. What? Excuse me?
You ever just hang out? I'm sure you have a vibrator. That can get you over for a month, right? I mean, like, you just take a few weeks.
I did just buy a $120 dildo, which is exciting.
Yeah, it came on the back of a flatbed truck.
No, I literally didn't buy it.
It looked like the fucking Christmas tree in Rockefeller Center. It was insane.
I literally I was sitting there in the store and I was trying to figure out size. I'm staring at like all these sizes and I go, I don't want it to be too big that it like fucking stretches me out. And then
Well, you snap back, you can have a fucking baby come out of you.
I don't, you snap back. I can't. But then I was like, I don't want to be too big that like if a guy's present, he's gonna be intimidated by it because I mainly brought like a strap on for women. But
Wait, you like to peg the dude?
No, for a woman, like be with a woman.
Oh, okay. I was like, he's like, I don't want it to be too big to intimidate a guy, so I bought a strap on.
7
I was
inches.
like, wait a minute.
I don't think.
So I thought you like didn't want you were going to use it with a guy on yourself during sex, but then when you said strap on, I was like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
you going to fuck the guy with it?
Yeah.
I was like, any dildo's going to intimidate most guys. It's like, wait a minute, I don't want to get fucked in the ass here. Like, I don't know.
I mean, guys do it to girls all the time. I don't know why. We have the same fucking asshole. I
No,
don't know why
but I'm saying like most guys aren't into like I had a completely skewed. I was like,
Yeah.
I thought you were using the dildo on you, and then all of a sudden you said no, it's for them, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit, wait a minute.
I know,
Like any size dildo is going to be pretty intimidating to a guy who's not expecting to be pegged. You know?
This is it. I like wearing the strap on. I'm like, I don't take it off. For the first 4 dates, I don't. If you can handle it,
You want to have
handle me.
sex? Yeah, I'm fucking you, buddy.
Yeah. But I don't want to take a break because I feel like dating is kind of like job hunting. Like I'm just like out here learning and trying to find a fucking job. Like I've met like I have a couple great. I have one great guy on my roster that I'm thinking about.
That could be a primary.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
but
Is he
we'll
okay
know.
with the idea of not being primary if he hears this?
No, he knows. I told him about this. We're hanging out tonight. We'll see what happens. But it's so sad because my Mr. 62 is hoping that it goes bad so I can go to his house.
So how many dudes do you date now at a time?
I typically date like 3.
That's a fucking nightmare, dude. Why would you do like? Listen,
They don't want me. Does this make sense? I have a joke of like dating 3 emotionally unavailable guys in LA is like having one boyfriend.
That's a good premise. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was going to say like when I first got single, I just turned 29. It was like a week before my 29th birthday when I called it off, and I took 3 months at I ain't doing shit, just going to the gym, go see my therapist, worry about working all this, just focus on that.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was like, I got back into dating, And for 4 years, I was all over the place.
Yeah.
And by the middle of year 2, I was like, it's like a fucking part-time job.
It is.
Like
Yeah.
this is exhausting. Like
I'm exhausted.
and that's when I started going. For a year before I started doing comedy myself, I started just going to the local comedy club because I had a buddy who worked there. And on Thursdays, I was living in Boston, working in New York, and I'd fly every Monday from Boston to New York, stay at like a corporate apartment till Thursday, and then fly back. And
Yeah.
typically on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'd have girls lined up when I came back.
Yeah.
2 girls a night. I'm gonna date this girl, and if the date goes well, I'll cancel the late date. If the first date sucks, I'll say, hey, I gotta go to dinner, see some friends. I'll fucking bag her, and then go to the second date.
Yeah.
This is my strategy.
Bagger.
Yeah, bagger.
Throw her in the river.
A year and a half into this, I'm like, this is like a fucking part-time job, man. I'm getting exhausted. So then, like on Thursday nights, I stopped dating on Thursday night. I'd fly back. I'd go, my buddy worked at the comedy club. I'd go sit at the bar and drink for free and I'd watch the show and bullshit with him. Like, because it just got so exhausting. That's kind of how I got into comedy.
Yeah. No way.
I mean, I've always been a fan of it, but that's
Yeah.
how I started doing it, hanging out with a buddy of mine who was a comedian and worked at the comedy club. And I went on a Tinder date with a girl. She introduced me to my friend, who introduced me to Jeff. And Jeff and my buddy convinced me to get into comedy. So if it weren't for a Tinder date, there's a chance I never would have done comedy. A very good chance I never would have done comedy in my life.
Fuck you, Tinder.
So I got something good out of Tinder.
That's amazing.
But I'm saying it does feel like a part-time job. Like,
It is.
Like you're like, you're juggling all these balls, all this shit in the air. It's like,
But-
aren't you exhausted? Don't you have enough going on in your life?
Yeah, but I almost like, it's like for me, like love has to be more important than my career, right? Like, right? Or I don't
But
know.
you can find someone you love, not forcing yourself to go look for them.
Oh yeah, that's
know?
hard. But all I hang out with are comics and like.
And you're tired of fucking them. You've had sex with enough comics, like, this is a fucking bad idea.
Yeah.
This is going nowhere.
I talk about it on stage.
These guys aren't even funnier than me. I don't know why I'm fucking them. I can't even steal a joke from them.
Yeah, fuck my way to the bottom, baby. I really haven't fucked that many comics. Like what, 5?
5? That's 5 more than me, girl.
I've been doing this since 2015. I don't know. Yeah. 5 more. Yeah. Well, girl comics can be crazy.
How many female comics you fucked?
Improvisers. I mean, I fucked improvisers.
Oh, so I like that you delineated. They're not comics.
Improvisers.
They're in the improv
Yeah.
scene. They're not really.
Fucked a few. I lived in San Francisco for a bit. It was fun. A lot of bar bathrooms. They're like, we could just go
How do
to
you
an
fucking chick in a
apartment.
bar bathroom?
Oh, try me. Yeah. It's called a bar stool in a handicap rest stall.
Oh, you pull down the Beijing station, eat their muff on that?
Jesus Christ, can we get subtitles for that part? What did you pull down their baby?
Put on the baby changing station.
Oh, the
and
baby changing station.
and
with
then eat their muff on it.
Okay, this is not the 80s anymore, okay? Muffs aren't around. I mean, people are still muffing it a little bit, but Jesus.
Especially in
You
fucking
gonna call
Echo
me a
Park.
carpet muncher to my face? Like, you fucking...
Oh, eating their box, whatever.
Oh, my
whatever
God.
80s term you want. No, the beaver.
Randy, oh my God.
Yeah. So what is it count? Like when you fuck a girl, like what counts as fucking them? Just going down on them?
Yeah, just make him come. I
Or
think
fingering
that's-
them? Does that count?
Yeah, I think it is.
That's
yeah.
a good question. I never thought about it.
I think
'Cause
it's just
'cause
making-
obviously, if you fuck a girl as a guy, it's penetration, right?
Yeah.
But
it's
when
like
a woman
guys...
fucks another woman, where's the line drawn? Eating the pussy?
Yeah, I feel like it's just like, I think, yeah.
Are you a pillow princess, or do you give as well?
I switch it up.
Switch it up?
Yeah. Like sometimes, sometimes you meet a guy and he likes you to he just enjoys the munching forever. And
Okay.
then I go, okay, I'm going to sit back and take this for,
All right. What about with chicks?
Girls, like both. I'm a switch. I wasn't as hot when I was younger. Like we had to work harder in bed. Okay, I'm not like.
What do you mean? You're a good-looking gal. I'm sure you were fine when you were a kid.
I'm sure you were fine.
Yeah?
I feel like pillow princesses have to be like 11s, but
Okay.
or the.
Fair enough.
No, I like. I'll do whatever. Like it's mainly like what my partner's into too. I switch it up. For girls, I like to give actually more than yeah.
Why is that, you think?
either the girls I'm with just don't know what they're doing, so I'm kind of like, no, you're good.
Oh, so you're going with newly lesbian.
Yeah.
Newly
yeah,
out lesbian.
mainly hook up
or
with
sort
girls
of
who are new,
bi-curious
which
chicks.
sucks. Yeah, I want I'm in the market for like a really like a trained lesbian, and that's why I got the strap. The strap on like if
A trained lesbian.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
a
yeah.
seal.
yeah, exactly. Ooh,
Yeah, she knows how to grab that fish.
Yeah. Okay. I shower. Some of us shower. Okay. No, but I got the strap on because I was like, if you build it, they will come. You know. So
Yeah.
I got to be prepared. So whenever I've wanted to like be with a woman in that way, we haven't had it. So I have the equipment. I'm excited about it. But my buddy the other day, he like suction cupped it to his hand and just that was a fun time too. So
Wait, he suction cupped a dildo to his hand
and then just
and fucked you with it? Why didn't he use his dick?
because they're 62.
Oh, he was just goofing around. Fair enough. He must have a really flat palm. I feel like that's impressive.
Yeah. It's very limber. It's a very limber guy.
Yeah, it's
really
carpal
limber.
tunnel. Fucking-
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Yeah, he could have just fucking wanded it, you know?
No. He liked that better. Oh God, I love him so much. It's sad.
So Orange County, what town?
Orange. Yeah.
Orange?
Orange.
That's a town?
Yeah. It's where the
Okay.
orange trees grew.
Got it.
Yeah.
So your family's conservative. What do they do for a living, your folks?
My dad is like he was a woodworker pretty much my whole life. He was also a pastor and stuff. And then my
Oh
mom.
my God! So they're really fucking.
Yeah, my
I
mom-
was like, are they like these business Republicans in Newport?
No.
Or are they like fucking Inland Empire absolute hardcore
No, my dad's
Bible thumpers?
it's somewhere in the middle. Like my
Okay.
mom, she's like a professor. She teaches at like a nursing master's program. She's
Okay.
like very intellectual. It's like published. Like she's absolutely adorable.
Intellectual,
Acts-
and she's Republican. You don't hear that often.
No, she's a Democrat now.
Okay.
She's changed. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, she learned. And she likes gay people now. It's crazy. My father definitely still like hangs out with probably like MAGA hats people and like it's sad. It hurts our relationship a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I think I think it's less the ideology. It's just more like the commitment to it. Like I feel like it's like a lot of these Trumpers like, what do you even believe in? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
They believe
like you have there's no value that I just like him. It's
They
like,
think
all right, well,
that-
that's not an ideology. You know,
They somehow believe that like America, like white people were always here or something, and like I think
good
that's the
point.
thing. They don't. So they believe that Native Americans are a conspiracy theory, and that
oh, it's like birds aren't real. That crazy shit.
and they don't think that like Spain came here in like the 1500s, claimed it, and they
Wow.
kicked Native Americans out
Flat
of
Earthers, huh?
Yeah,
that,
I think
that far.
So they think like just like make America great again. Like they miss, I think the 80s or something.
80s?
they-
No, the 80s were. I mean, the 80s were pretty hot.
Yeah,
they wanna
Reagan
go
was
way-
hot.
Well, no, I mean,
So they missed
the 80s
like
were more progressive
19.
than more
they
like
missed
the 50s. I feel like
the 50s.
Yeah.
Okay, so like women like they were working because of the war, and then the boys came back, and then they kicked women out of the jobs again, and then women were doing horse tranquilizers because they were so depressed.
Yeah.
And then, but they got to wear pants, which is cool. Women.
That was a big move.
That was a big move for us. That was really exciting. And I guess we had cone-shaped bras, and the men were
Yeah, what is the
alcoholics.
cone-shaped bra?
Yeah, those pointy things. I guess. Yeah. But yeah, so
I will admit, have you seen Mad Men, the movie?
sexy.
The TV show? Great
Yeah.
TV show.
Yeah.
It does seem pretty dope to be a white man in the 50s. If we could all be white men in the 50s.
Everyone feels that way. Yeah. But here's the
No,
thing.
but I'm saying, like, that's the thing.
you
like,
have so much power. It's like, would be cool
No.
to be a king. It's
yeah,
like,
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not right. But if we could all be white men in the 50s, that would be dope.
Well, that's kind of what 22 is about.
Well, that's what I'm sort of shooting for. It's like you should be able to fucking do whatever the fuck you want. Like,
yeah, but like everybody, so,
short of assaulting somebody, who gives a shit what you're doing?
yeah, so
Like,
it's like let's have everybody. Well, now you're just talking about equal rights. Like,
Yeah.
oh, super cool to have all the rights. Yeah, isn't that nice? And then it's like, but look, all the people he's standing on top of to have that power.
yeah.
So-
Well, I mean, society's always going to have people who have more and have less. Like we're
Yeah.
all not going to be, Tom Brady. Like
yeah.
some
What are
people
we?
just born
What
with
are we
gifts.
like? A different country?
No, it's true. It's true. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like there's too much politics right now. Like
It's
I mean,
gross.
you were 29, right?
Yeah.
I'm 39. I
Yeah.
remember.
You're just not my type.
I know, not old enough yet. Give me 20 years, babe. I'll be right there for you. No, but like I remember, like in 1996, whatever it was when Bill Clinton got reelected during the blowjob thing.
Yeah.
That was like extremely political time, and there was just blowjob jokes being made. But I didn't know if any one of my I didn't know my grandparents were Republican. That just never came up. Like it wasn't like people were just day to day nice to each other.
Yeah.
Now it seems like you have to know someone's political affiliation before you can even like address them as a person.
Well, let's talk about, now we're dealing with polarization and social media and what we're being fed. So we're only being fed on social media things that we believe in, like-mindedness. So
Yeah.
anybody who believes something else, we think they are literally an alien.
The enemy, yeah.
Yeah, but it's just because social media is just showing you what you want to hear. So,
All the time.
All the time, which is very dangerous. I've been muting so many people, mainly stand-up comedians.
Really, for what? I'm surprised you haven't muted me. I've said a lot of horrible shit.
No, I'm not muting anybody who's saying anything that's good or bad. I've muted friends who are so talented. I just don't like seeing the same shit anymore. Like, I'm just very aware of, like, stop feeding me things in my life. Like, I don't want to watch that. I'd rather watch, like, birds chirping than
Yeah, well, see, there goes to
comedy.
not knowing's good. I don't want to know that.
I don't
want to
know.
hear that opinion out of you.
I don't know I post things like I'll have the most depressed day and I'll be like, reached 100,000 followers on, and it's like, and I'm just like so depressed though, and people are like, congrats, and I'm like, I feel like a piece of shit and like I'm doing nothing. We're all just posting and still feeling like shit. So stupid.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, social media. That's the one thing about everyone presents the life they wish they could lead on social media.
My buddy Sean Walsh, I can't believe I'm calling him out right now, but the day I met him, he goes, I go, what's wrong? He goes, I just posted on social media that I finished a script and I can't wait for people to see the movie. He goes, there's no script. It's not going to get made. I'm a piece of shit.
He just lied. I love that.
I can't, and I'm like, that is fucking hilarious. And no one's gonna hold accountable.
No one's gonna check up on
No
that.
one in a year is gonna be like, where's that script that you said I can't wait for you to see it?
I know.
I got into an acting school. I made a post. Yes.
I know. I was surprised. I was like, isn't that a great school?
It's a great school.
I didn't know you were the multi-talented Emily Browning.
Oh, yeah.
See, I have zero talent.
But you're just so naturally like warm and funny and like inviting.
No one says this. I'm naturally warm.
I also like
People that know me are fucking angry.
Yeah, they're fucking stupid. I have an Uncle Paul and an Uncle Tony and an Uncle Richard.
Okay.
Like,
so
like,
warm to you is a good smack in the face.
Yeah, warm to me is like someone who's gonna be like.
So
like,
you're fucked up.
Yeah,
Not-
Like I would play sorry with my Uncle Paul from New Jersey, and I'd be like, "You're cheating." He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry." I'm like 4, and he's like trying to beat me at it.
Dunking on you?
Totally. Yeah. So I love like I anyone from the East Coast. I usually feel very warm too.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
people who are like too nice scare me. Also, I can be too nice.
There's a
scare
lot of
myself.
that bullshit in LA.
Yeah.
A lot of the fake nice.
I don't like that.
Tons of
See,
that.
you, I feel like are authentic. Like,
yeah, 'cause I'm happy to see some.
Yeah.
But, I've said it before. They'll. They're like, oh, I got this. Congratulations. And fucking trash you. Once
Yeah.
you leave. Like, who gives a fuck about that school? It's not that important anymore.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
What?
It's true.
Like anything is good. Like stop
any.
being-
But what I'm saying is, any post is good. We could post about anything. Like I could post it. I could lie and be like, "Oh my god, my 44th podcast guest spot today." Like,
right.
so I'm just bullshitting. Like, what people say anything.
completely made up.
That's so dumb.
So you're raised in the church. What kind of denomination here?
A non-denom for a very long time.
But religious, like super gaudy.
Religious, yeah, non-denominational, very Bible-oriented. I could read through the whole Bible and tell you contextually like what it means and like what it's saying.
Was that your dad or your mom doing that?
That was a lot of my dad. My mom they were both born again Christians, so they came out of the hippie movement in the 70s. And so they both like did drugs and
so they went from hippies to conservatives.
Yes.
And your mom made full circle, come back around.
yeah, she's not quite like
Okay, she's coming around.
but she's good. I mean, it's like my parents came. I grew up in what I feel like was like an AA house.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
No alcohol, no anything. It's like I was raised by, like my dad essentially was kind of like a recovering addict in a way.
Okay.
So, but he raised his children in that.
And
it's
is he comfortable with your lifestyle now, or is he like? Fuck
my dad
no?
has no idea, really, like deeply,
I
like.
mean, I'm just talking about being a comedian, not their sexual
Oh,
lifestyle.
yeah. No, he knows I'm a comedian, and he's never come to one of my shows.
I was gonna say because there's no way he would.
No.
He would be aghast at your
I
act.
can't like.
And not that your act is bad, but like you're very revealing about yourself, and
I
you'd be
know.
like, "Fuck it!" Like he'd be like, "What the fuck is going on with my daughter?" I feel like you'd get up and run.
I know he did come to a play that I did once, and I played like a hardcore lesbian, and like
And did it well.
And dude, it's so good. I acted the shit out of that.
I mean, I scissored on stage. It was wild.
Yeah, and my dad watched and was like, yay. But he did watch, and he still loves me. And I think my dad will love me no matter what, actually. And I don't think, I've asked him, I'm like, Dad, do you think I'm going to hell? And he goes, no.
Why would you ask that?
Because these are the conversations that we have.
Do you still believe in a God?
Yeah.
Like in a Christian God?
No.
Okay.
I believe in like a, like
Energy,
I believe like
very LA.
No, shut up. And how dare you on your podcast speak your mind? That's offensive. I believe that like we're all like connected. I think that there is like
Yeah, I've done
something-
mushrooms. I get it.
Yeah. That is
You know, I get whatever that is. Whatever's out there that I go visit every once in a while, I get.
is so
There's something
funny.
else going on. It's like, wait, this is not. It's more real than real.
I mean, honestly, just everybody have more orgasms. I think that's what's most important. There's like a drought. Have you read this? There's like a
An orgasm drought?
No,
I don't know. There's a
people-
lot of squirting on the internet. Have you watched lately? I mean,
Oh yeah, it's like the new trend. You know, it's like
Is
Apple
squirt
Watches.
piss? What do you think? What do you say? I've been asking everybody.
Sure, it's a little bit of that. I think. Yeah, I don't really think it needs to be solved.
Yeah,
Just
I don't care.
Make
Either way,
it happen.
Either way, I'm drinking it.
Yeah. You're a good guy. You're a good guy. That's what I'm saying. The key to relationships, guys, it's like, guys, if you want to fuck girls into your 60s, just get good at eating pussy. That's it.
Oh, dude, I got to go to eating pussy just because I'm selfish. I mean, I learned this. My high school girlfriend taught me this. If you get them done first, then
You
you
can
get
do it.
whatever you want. You can be as good or bad in bed. It's like, oh, and women will think you're good in bed. Oh, he's great in bed.
Yeah.
Just because you ate her pussy. You know? Like, you didn't even pull your dick out yet. It's like, oh, he's fucking an animal in bed. Like, it's a great get out of jail free
I don't
card.
understand. I don't understand.
What does it take you? 5, 10, 8 minutes, 12 minutes tops? Fucking knock it out. You know?
Yeah, you're incredible. See, you're a good person. See, I knew you were a good
Well,
person.
no, I'm just pragmatic. It's like, if I do that, I can
No,
do this.
some guys don't. Like, they don't.
It's
They-
like eating your vegetables before dessert.
Are
You know, you
hearing
just
this?
got to do it.
You're preaching the Lord's word. I'm so happy you have a. This is why he has 300 episodes. He's fucking eating pussy over here. No, but none of guys. Some guys do it for like literally 30 seconds, and they're like, I'm done. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, but then some guys do it forever, and then
it's
you
also
fall in
an
love
ego
with them.
thing. I like knowing that she enjoyed it. You know, so it's like if you knock
Because
that
you're
out.
a good person. Like, I don't
See, I
understand.
don't think that makes me a good person. I think it makes me an egomaniac.
Do you have friends who don't like eating pussy? Can
Yeah.
you give them a message? Why do you think they don't like doing it?
Because they're lazy and selfish.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they also, they might be a touch narcissistic in that they don't, like, their narcissism doesn't allow, they know they're the shit. Fuck
Yeah.
her, whatever she thinks.
They think
it's
that's-
like, whereas I like, oh, if she gets excited, I'm going to be excited. You know, like, I get excited by her excitement.
You're a
Whereas they're like,
giver.
fuck her, she's just a tool of my sex. Like, it's a little weird.
It's like, do you not want them to like it? Like, it's like
They just
so
don't want to get reported. No, I'm kidding.
reported. If I go down on a girl, I'm gonna get reported. We all know if you just fuck her, the police can't do shit. Eating pussy makes the news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eating pussy makes the news.
I just don't understand, guys. Like, I was dating this guy. We like hung out a couple
Some guy
times.
fucked once.
He was like, and he was cute too, and successful. And he would be like, "Hey, come to Venice, baby." Blah, blah. And I was like, "I would, but you're bad at sex." Like, I literally told him that. He just didn't believe in any type of foreplay. And I was like, "I will absolutely never see you again. You're not even worth it."
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah,
he didn't want to use condoms. I'm like, "You're insane." Like, you could,
Well,
guys.
so if you're fucking, I mean, if you're both openly fucking other people, you know, like,
you're insane.
it's especially
Yeah.
with monkeypox going around.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, because
Monkeypox.
that's gonna cross the. You know, it's mostly gay men who it's afflicting now, but it's gonna cross. You got to be careful.
Monkeypox from sex?
Yeah, it's 99% of the cases are from men having sex with other men.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I mean,
Because a
it
lot of
makes
guys-
sense. There's
a
more
lot
blood
of-
vessels in the anus.
well,
It makes total sense.
Yeah, a lot of guys are on PrEP, and so they feel very safe against AIDS, which is amazing for PrEP. But that,
Dude, think
yeah,
about that, man.
Yeah,
Like,
they have to
in
go
my
back to using
lifetime,
condoms.
it was killing a lot of people back when I was a kid,
Oh,
man.
so they have to go back to using a lot of condoms. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, gay guys.
yeah. Jesus.
Don't get him involved in this. He doesn't want any
Everyone
part.
too. If you don't like condoms, just find better brands. I don't understand. Don't use the ones from Planned Parenthood. I mean, thank you, Planned
Or
Parenthood.
get tested before you fuck the person you're fucking.
Yeah, I don't think tests really like. I don't know.
Well, if you're dating them for a while, I mean,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Oh, of course.
I mean, obviously, if you're
Oh,
fucking somebody in a
yeah.
bathroom at a truck stop, you want to use a condom.
Yeah.
But if you're dating somebody,
if you're dating-
eventually you want to say, hey, can I fucking put my real dick in you, not this rubber thing? Like,
I forgot that people like
that people do that.
that date and fall in love and stuff. It's just been a minute. I'm so ready. I'm so ripe for her. Oh my God. Even the person in the 62, he's like, Emily, aren't you just ready for a relationship? And I'm like, are you breaking up with me? He's
Oh my
like,
God.
it's so sad, but he
Do you
just
see
wants
a
me to be happy.
therapist?
Well, the 62-year-old feels like a therapist. No, I mean,
I can't afford it, so I go talk to him.
he's so wise, you know? His kids are so lucky. I mean, it's like seeing a therapist that like eats your pussy afterwards. It's amazing.
I wish a therapist would eat my pussy.
I know. No,
I had a neurologist once I wanted to bang.
Really?
I told my therapist sent me to a neurologist to get tested for adult ADHD,
Yeah.
which I had and
Of
did
course
nothing about.
you do.
Yeah, well, I was good at school, so it never bothered me then.
Yeah.
But she was hot. You
Yeah.
know, and I made a pass at her, and I didn't know the whole time since I walked in the building, they had cameras on me, and they wrote a whole thing. So I was in there for like 5 hours taking all these exams.
Jesus.
And they gave me the report, and it was like 22 pages. Like, you know, he walked in early, he seemed flustered, he swore a lot. Like everything, all my interactions were taped. I didn't know that.
Oh my
So they do this without you know, to like get like a full like psychological review on you, whatever. I made a pass at her. It showed up in the report, and I came back to my therapist and said, don't ever fucking send me to see a female doctor again. Like a psychologist, neurologist. I'm like, if we get into my personal life, she's hot. Of course I'm going to,
Yeah.
That's why I chose a male fucking psychiatrist, because
Right,
I don't want there to be any sexual thing going on when I'm working on me.
Oh, no.
You know?
Yeah,
and he
no.
laughed, and he's like, yeah, they put it in the report, and he gave me a copy of it.
It was so funny. I have a joke about that. Like my therapist, like he was like, he made me tell him, like, I was like, yeah, sometimes I think like might be attracted to me and I want you to be attracted to me. And I'm like, I can't believe I'm having this conversation right now.
I want you to be. How needy are you, girl? The audience, all the married men you date, and your therapist have to want you.
It's sad.
It's sad.
Sad. I'm getting better. I'm really getting.
love it.
I've come a long way. But yeah, so I stopped seeing him because his wife had a baby. I got a little jealous, and so
You got jealous of the baby?
I got jealous. I don't know. I don't know. Something
You
happened.
got jealous of your therapist's baby.
I don't know what the fuck happened, but I just don't like having like a weird crush on my therapist.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
Not good. No.
Yeah.
Bueno.
And so, yeah, I didn't. I need to go back. We all could use it. I could, yeah, definitely. I learned so much though about like dating people, and like I love love. So
So what's your ideal relationship look like? Like what kind of guy you're looking for?
it's like a normal.
What kind of setup do you want? Would you want to be exclusive? Like
I would
is that like the goal, or are you like settling for poly?
No. I would love to be exclusive with someone who is open minded for the future.
Okay.
Like that. I would love to build a life with somebody like, you know, like business partner / lover / like do everything. Like I want to write emails next to somebody. Like I
like
want
Bill and Hillary Clinton. You want
yeah.
a guy.
Okay. I still want to be hot.
You want a guy who fucks around but is successful, and you know you guys will build a crime family together.
Is that
You
what
know,
a
but he'll
girl
fuck
in
around on the side.
overalls tells you? I want to build a.
Hey man,
Crime
he's
business.
from Arkansas. He wore overalls.
No, yeah, right. Oh my God. No, I want like, I would love to build like, I just want like a normal partnership, but I would like them to be open. Like, I don't want to be confined to monogamy. Like, I want a guy who will be like, if I flirt with someone, he's not going to like yell at me, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But if you're fucking
Jesus.
another guy and you expect a relationship with you, you might be like, hey man, I want you to fuck me instead. Is that a problem?
yeah, sure. And I'll watch and I'll like it.
Oh, watch him fuck somebody else.
Yeah, hopefully
He wants to fuck you.
Yeah, totally. I just want to play. I'm very playful. Okay. I want a partner who is open about that. Sex is very important to me. I think it should be important to everybody. And so,
Yeah, I like it, but it's not. I don't know. It's not important to me in like the sense of having kids and shit like that. Like,
No,
like,
that's
it's like
different
it's fun
things.
to do, but it's not
Yeah.
like you know.
And kids can.
I don't give it that much
Yeah.
thought. I'm like, I want to fuck, but I don't. You know, I'm not like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to be predatory about it. It seems a little. It's overwhelming enough as a guy thinking about it. Like,
know,
to
you
make it
guys
to
have so
make it
much
the centerpiece
pressure.
of your life gets fucking.
You have so much pressure
Because
on
I said I did it
yourselves.
when I was dating around. And it just gets. You get so wrapped up in it. It's like I got other things I want to do. Like this is the
Interesting.
only fucking thing I'm thinking about. I got to do other shit. Like
Yeah.
like it gets constraining after a while.
I grew up really religious. I didn't start having sex
Yeah, so
until
was
I
I.
was
It's Catholic.
23. So,
Oh really?
Yeah.
I was 15. What the fuck were you waiting on?
yeah. Jesus.
I was married to Jesus. He had a little prayer ring on, the little promise
Yeah.
ring.
I had a promise ring on my thumb to blend in.
It's funny. I had a cock ring on. My promise ring for
Do you
Jesus.
do you use that?
The Jesus cock ring.
It's so hot. I was about to say that's so hot.
So hot. Yeah, it had a little. It was a cock ring and it had a little crucifix hanging out the bottom on my balls.
Oh, dude, yeah, you're onto something.
Diamond studded.
Jesus, the visuals for everyone. Can we get like a visual of that?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it up in the back next time.
Yeah, I bore it on my thumb, but I used to have to give a sad hand job or something.
Oh, so you were breaking the rules already.
I broke the rules a little bit. Yeah.
When did you stop believing?
23.
No, I'm saying like I'm sure you were like in there with faith, but when in your head we're like, this is horseshit, but I'm gonna play along for 2 more years.
23 years old.
You held on that long. There's the cock ring.
That
we got it, folks.
is amazing.
That is perfect.
That's thick. Jesus. Literally is.
That's
Oh no, that's like an actual ring. I thought that was gonna go
but
around.
you just get a little, well, it depends on the size of your dick.
$28.
Depends on the size of your dick, but get a little bigger, a little smaller, maybe.
Expensive. If a guy's cock ring is 20.
Oh Jesus!
Oh my God, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you, Armin.
That's so fun. I love it.
God bless it, Emily.
Yeah.
This was fun. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
thank you so
You
much.
got anything you want to promote? Anything you want to push? Your Instagram, social media,
Yeah,
TikTok. You're big on. I got to get a TikTok. She's telling me to get a TikTok. I got to get a TikTok.
Oh, you'd be so good at it. Just like talking, you'd be so good at it.
But what the fuck would I say?
Everything that comes out of your mouth is funny.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
I mean,
or at least
you're too
interesting.
kind. You're too kind to me. I will say that.
Yeah. Yeah. Like you'll at least get a lot of people that follow you in like a bad way.
Yeah. Get angry.
Yeah. They're like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll get TikTok and I'll do something. Thing is, like I said, I found my groove on Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would bring to TikTok, like what works for me, because like
You'll find
I'm
it.
good
Just-
at it, what I do on Instagram, and I like doing it.
It's so
I haven't
fun.
found what I'm good at and like doing on TikTok.
You
That's
just got to
what-
practice, just like
I
Instagram,
know.
or else you're in 10 years you're going to be like the person that's still on Facebook if you're just on Instagram.
know,
We know.
I know.
But yeah, you can follow me at Emily Brown Town on TikTok and Instagram.
Okay.
And I make, like, believe it or not, I'm a balloon artist, and I do
No
stand
shit,
up
you're the second balloon artist I had out in a row.
Are you serious?
I had Ricky Cruz, a buddy of mine, very, very funny comic out of
You're
Miami,
kidding.
2 days ago. He's like, yeah, bro, I spent a year and a half as a professional clown making fucking balloon animals and shit. I
I'm
was like,
still doing it. I've been doing it for 7 years.
you go to school for that?
No. Yeah, Harvard for balloonology. Stupidest joke I've ever said.
How big? Like, what's the fanciest?
How
animal you
big
can
are
make?
the balloons?
No,
Oh
what's
no,
the-
can we pull up that cock ring again?
Like, what's the most elaborate?
I once did like Batman and Spider-Man like fighting on top of a building on a hat, but
What?
that doesn't make sense for the Marvel worlds, I don't really think. But
You made
there's-
Batman and Superman fighting on the top of a building into a hat.
Yeah.
But you're worried it doesn't make sense for the Marvel world.
Yeah.
I'm the real world. I'm impressed with that elaborate. Like, do you just like? Is that like an internet, like a YouTube channel for balloon animals?
Yeah. No, there's that's really good. I like that. That's a really
You're
good.
that good at it?
Yes. Yeah. I can make.
Where'd
that
you learn how to
Superman.
do this?
I learned from somebody. He was a magician at the Magic Castle, and he taught me. He was my youth pastor in high school.
You fucked him too.
No, absolutely.
I knew where that was going.
No.
No, okay, that one didn't happen.
But yeah, these are really good. I could do these. Yeah, I once made a balloon dress.
Whoa.
I post pictures of it on my Instagram. But my TikTok is a lot of me doing balloons because it got popular with me doing it while I do stand up. So
Oh, you've
the
done balloon
crowd
animals.
work.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
that's what blew
See,
up.
you're multi-talented. I got no fucking talent.
You're so funny. I've been doing this though since I was 4. I was like dancing. I was
Making
on,
balloon animals as you were
on
4? What the
Stage.
fuck is wrong
I was
with you?
on stage when I was 4.
Okay. I was like,
Yeah.
why are you making balloon animals?
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
giving balloon animals before, not making them.
You were fucking making money and like doing business shit. Like
Yeah, it was
I was in
complete difference.
voice lessons when I was 9. And
Is
you
your
know?
family very in the show business thing, or what was that
No,
about?
I think my mom just thought this is what women do. Like a girl should sing and a girl should be acting and a girl.
Oh.
Yeah, but I didn't think about it until college. Yeah.
That's fucking good, man.
Yeah.
I had to learn all that shit on my own. I wasn't.
crazy.
I was doing fucking math all day until I got into comedy.
Meth?
Math. I'm good at math.
Math. Oh, I did meth once.
I never do meth. Why would I do meth?
Don't do meth.
I have friends who got money. I've done cocaine. No, I'm joking.
Good
Only
shit.
truck stop whores do meth.
Yeah. These are true.
Yo, you got me pegged, Randy.
pegged. I got a
again.
7-incher if you want it.
Oh, thanks so much for doing this.
Yes, this is
Appreciate
so fun.
you. All right, check
Yeah.
her out at Emily Browntown. Obviously, follow the podcast at Ready Set Blow Podcast. Follow me at Randy Valerio. We'll be back next Wednesday with more bullshit. We love you guys. Peace.
So fun.
Yeah, this will come out next.